Okay, welcome back. I am so excited today to have Kristen here with me. So Kristen
Hello.
is our fellow expert when it comes to some of these brand new communities down here in Southwest Florida. And as you know, in Southwest Florida, we have so much to offer down here. But today, Kristen's just going to tell us a little bit about Harbor East. It is a brand new community here within our South Gulf Cove waterfront community. Great location. There is so much to write home about, so to say. So I'm going to let her talk to us just a little bit about what kind of makes this community special and just kind of give an introduction as to why this is like the place to be. So
That's easy.
yes, I know, which is awesome. So Kristen, why don't you tell us a little bit about why Harbor East is unique compared to maybe some of the other communities within South Gulf Cove?
Yeah, easily. We've known each other for quite a while, and I've seen a lot of new builds. I think we met at Harbor West in that community initially. We've seen this whole area really kind of come up, and with that, we decided to come in and do really the most unique and one-of-kind community that South Gulf Cove has ever seen. I mean, we're 82 homes, gated, private roads, right at the tip of South Gulf Cove, so really close to the lock here. One thing that's also very different with Harbor East than the rest, and it makes a difference to us Floridians and probably even people that are looking to vacation here or snowbird after, the storms that we get, part of living in paradise.
Yes, it is.
We made this entire community an ex-flood zone. So,
okay,
yeah,
so
it's a big deal.
It is a big deal. So for people who don't know about that, after some of the storms that we kind of got smacked with down here in this area specifically, the insurance rates do go up a little bit. Now they're not insane. People seem to have that idea that they're just insane, like it's not affordable. That's not the case, okay? But it is a real advantage to be able to live in a house that is an ex-flood zone, because if you buy a home with a mortgage, which that's what most people are doing, you are required otherwise to get flood insurance. So here in Harbor East, that is a huge thing that makes Harbor East unique. Because,
I mean, just with Milton, right? We would just kind of started or whatnot. And we had heard from construction that there was about 85 to 100 cars parked in our community just to get out of the potential of a couple feet of water in their garage or whatnot. So yeah, I mean, it is a big deal. It's not only just what you're initially saving, but it's peace of mind and safety for your family. And it's also when you go to resell the home, I mean, that's going to be priceless.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that if people's cars were here, that's like, what a testament to the fact that this is actually higher.
Yeah. And me, right? Higher. We're just getting released for sales and starting. I'm kind of like, okay, let's test drive the community. At least, no one had really moved in at that point. We had tons under contract or, the future homeowners, but no one was here. And I'm like, okay, well, this is going to be amazing. So I can send videos to people that are up north or whatnot going, what happened to the house? How do we do with Milton? And then,
as we do,
dry as a bone. And
yeah, that's amazing.
Your neighbors are parked in your driveway right now.
Right. That's amazing. I love that. And if you are in this area in Florida and that's what we offer, a little bit of the expertise of like, what do you need to know if you decide to make Florida your home, specifically Southwest Florida, which we think is probably the best area to be in Florida. Those are the things that it's really valuable to know this information. So, okay. So let's get down to a little bit more of the details about what kind of homes are available in this community in Harbor East.
Sure. So again, very boutique style community. We're doing 82 front doors, 2 different, what we call product lines, right? So, every home in this community has a water view. It's all waterfront. It's just, we built a huge lake around the middle, dug it out. We're using that for irrigation, so you don't have to pay for your water either. But those are our executive series of homes. They're a 2-car garage home, 40 foot wide. We have 3 different floor plans to choose from, 1849 square feet up to 2201 square feet. And then on the perimeter of the community is where we're building our larger estate homes. There's going to be a 60-foot wide home, 3-car garage, 2 different floor plans, anywhere between right around 2,400 to 2,650 square feet.
Okay. And the model home that we're in right now is
This is a Sunset.
Okay. Is this an executive?
This is an estate home.
An estate home.
So the big difference besides just size and garage for men's toys and all those things, golf cart, is the interior is all going to be around a lake. And then these estate homes, I'm not sure if you can see it through the video, past this pool and where the foliage is, that is an intercoastal canal. So these homes have direct access to the Gulf of Mexico. We're 5 minutes to the lock, meaning you can put in the addition of a dock and lift after you close if you so choose.
Right. The Gulf of America.
I forgot. Let's just say the Gulf.
We'll say the Gulf.
We can
we'll keep it neutral.
Yeah.
The Gulf. Okay, perfect. So let's move on to, can you kind of explain the benefits of Harbor East in terms of location? And I can chime in on this as well.
Yeah, because you live here.
So yes, I live here.
I mean, I'm a beach girl, born in California, came here from Hawaii. I've been in Florida now for about 12 years. As you know, I lived in Sarasota initially.
Yeah.
That's, lived Sarasota initially. Moved to this area about 2 years ago. And point being, I mean, all of Southwest Florida is beautiful, but it depends on what lifestyle you're looking for, right? I moved to Florida or any of these beach towns that I've lived in before to be close to the beach. I like that laid back atmosphere. This is kind of one of those last little hidden gem pocketed areas in Southwest Florida that are 15 minutes to some of the best beaches that we offer. I mean, Boca Grande, arguably the best beach in, all of Florida. Certainly my favorite. It's right around the corner.
Yes.
So if you're looking for huge compounds of shopping malls or skyscrapers, I don't know. We're not Orlando. We're not Tampa. So if that's kind of the vibe, that's more you. Yeah, that's not what we are here. We're boaters. We like to fish. We have dogs. We play on the water. We're barbecuing. It's just still that old school Florida lifestyle.
Yes, and it's still laid back, and it's this is like the fishing capital of the world, basically.
It is.
We have some of the best tarpon fishing. That season's coming right around the corner, which is so amazing, and that will happen down at Boca Grande. Boca Grande is gorgeous, and we're everything's all back up and running now, which is great. But we're super close to multiple beaches. We were out on the water the other day. The water is turquoise blue, it's just perfect. I mean, we're sitting at 75, 80 every single day with a little cool down at night. It's been wonderful. So lots of conveniences too. I live right across the street, and we have a Publix one way 6 minutes, and then a Publix the other way 6 minutes as well. So anything that you need, and places around here are starting to up their game with restaurants and whatnot.
And once they get here, a foodies.
Yes,
we can give you all the local favorites.
Yes,
that you're not going to find on Yelp.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, that's what we're good for. So, okay, great. So, how about the real benefits of just buying a new construction home in this community?
So, I would say new construction just in general. We've talked about why this community is just special.
Yes.
But with a new build, especially with pricing, a lot of new builds are now priced under what you're buying a used home for. That's one, right? Two, you're buying a brand new home.
Yeah.
So you're not moving in and having to fix things. You're not kind of taking on other people's memories and going, hey, we want to redo this. It's like you get to start with that blank slate.
Absolutely.
And create the first memories in that home. It's also peace of mind. Just knowing your home is fully warranted and built to the latest and greatest codes. There's something to surely be said for that as well. I'm a busy mom. I bought new, and it's so nice. I had a couple minor things, which is to be expected in any home and a new build as well.
Yes.
But with warranty, it's I just go, hey, this is what happened. When are you coming over? Cool. And I go to work and go to the beach, whatever. And it's taken care of. I don't have to think about it.
Yes. And when she talks about code, I want to bring up the fact that we did get 3 major hurricanes in 2 years, but there's a silver lining there because after that happens, there's brand new codes that have to be met with these brand new homes. So all of these homes have hurricane impact windows and doors.
Oh, yeah.
The roofs are up to higher standards. And
and with that being said, you're also going to save, right, on your homeowner's insurance because they're not as worried about it.
Exactly.
Right. So on your electric bill, utilities, because everything's eco-friendly.
Yes.
All that.
Great point.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And then what is like the timeline for completion on some of these homes? Like what can people expect when they walk in the door?
Sure. So how we build is we like to have homes in all phases of construction, meaning also move-in ready homes to be able to accommodate buyers in different situations. At this point, I have a few move-in homes on both series, either on sailboat water or on the lake. And then it just depends on your timeline, right? Then as we drove through the community, we have some the trusses are flying, some are almost done, some are slabs just getting poured, and we got some dirt left.
Yes.
But this community is going to go quick.
Yeah.
I mean, our last starts, meaning once permitting's in and we pour the slab, are set for September.
Okay.
So we should be sold out probably before that, but then, or right around there, and then built out a few months after. So it could be the end of this year, beginning of next, somewhere in there is kind of what we're projecting.
Okay, awesome. So kind of something for all walks of like your own timeline, your own personal timeline.
Sure.
Like maybe you want to get here next month. Okay, maybe that could happen. Maybe it's just going to take a little bit. Or
I mean, buying a home is so personal, right? There are so many factors that
100%.
Go into it that we have to consider,
Yes.
you know? So it's really kind of sitting down with each individual and seeing what's going to fit not only their budget, timeline,
right.
all of
So
the
we
things.
got a little bit of everything in here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can edit that out. All right, Kristen, thank you so much for joining me today and sharing with the audience everything that we have to offer here at Harbor East. It really is an amazing little community, kind of sub-community of other communities with a great location. And there are so many benefits as we talked about. So yeah, anything you want to add?
Well, I look forward to meeting you out here. Contact Jessica or myself, and we'd be happy to give you a personalized tour, answer any questions that you have, and welcome you to Florida.
Yeah, absolutely. And you might want to stay tuned because maybe we have more in store for you guys.
We probably do.
Some real
do.
estate things. So, all right. Have a good one. See you next time.
See ya.